Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. We are officially 2 weeks away from the Elimination Chamber. A lot of things rivalries are starting to pick up here in Universe Mode, as well as tonight's big main event. Johnny Gargano takes on Miz and the WWE Champion EDGE in the main event here in Long Beach, California. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with our opening matchup of the evening. Braun Strowman of the Judgment Day takes on Randy Orton. And this is going to be one heck of an opening matchup. Randy Orton's going to have two matches at the Elimination Chamber. One challenging Walter for the $1 Million Championship, as well as getting his tag team rematch with Riddle, as they will be taking on Imperium to retry gaining those tag team championships back around their waist. And this is going to be a very, very tough test for Randy Orton tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A man like Strowman is about the same, if not maybe kind of the same moveset-wise that Walter's going to be bringing to the table in a couple weeks' time. And Strowman, looking to get back in the winning ways, has been kind of struggling in these last couple weeks. So we'll see how Braun Strowman does tonight here on Monday Night Raw against Randy Orton. Here we go, here in Randy Orton's music here. And hold on a minute. We're supposed to have Randy Orton taking on Braun Strowman here. Walter attacking before the match. Referee trying to stop it. He seemed like he was backstage there, and it seems like Randy Orton just being attacked here by Walter. I don't know if we're going to be even able to get to our opening bout here, but Walter just beating the living crap out of Randy Orton here. Oh! Big boot there from Walter, taking it to Randy Orton here. Oh, no. No. Walter, we've seen Walter hit many of these over the months since debuting here on Monday Night Raw, and ever since becoming your $1 Million Champion. Braun Strowman's still in the ring, the referee's still in the ring as well, so I don't know what may be happening here, but this is just horrible, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, not again, Walter again. Oh no, Walter. Can we get a referee out here besides this one that's not doing anything? Get some security out here. And now Walter gonna throw Orton right into the ring. Referee right there, Braun Strowman right here. Randy Orton just knocked out unconscious. And now Braun Strowman running power slam. But it seems like, oh no, not again, Strowman. Walter's already taken out Randy Orton. There's no need to do it one more time. Not again. Braun Strowman with a running power slam, ladies and gentlemen. And now Strowman gonna drag the lifeless body of Randy Orton in the middle of that ring. Nowhere to go. 1, 2, 3. Braun Strowman defeats Randy Orton due to the assist of Walter. Walter going to do everything in his power, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure Randy Orton is not going to be 100% whatsoever at the Elimination pay-per-view. And is it going to come back to bite Walter in the behind? It's something that we're going to have to wait until Elimination Chamber, but we have 2 weeks to find out. And if Randy Orton takes any more beatings like this, it's going to be a long, long time before Orton's going to become a... We are back, ladies and gentlemen, and unfortunately, that opening bout was not what I was expecting to see here on Monday Night Raw. We're scheduled to get Randy Orton versus Braun Strowman. Randy Orton looking to get a little taste of what he's going to be facing against Walter. And he definitely did, but Walter beat the living crap out of Randy Orton, threw him in the ring. Strowman had a couple running power slams, and it was all over from there. But now we get into a tag team match, ladies and gentlemen, where Bobby Lashley and the former WWE Champion Cody Rhodes team up to take on the Judgment Day's Finn Balor and Damian Priest. Both Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor will be in the Elimination Chamber WWE Championship match. That's going to be happening in 2 weeks' time. And we know for sure Bobby Lashley will be challenging Damian Priest for the European Championship. So I cannot wait to see those two hosses going at it. And look at the wounds on Bobby Lashley's face, man. He has gone to war a lot lately with Damian Priest and everything, and he's showing off those scars that he's had to deal with. And now here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And for Cody Rhodes, he's looking to become a 3-time WWE champion here. A little back and forth with himself and Edge. Edge ultimately winning at the Royal Rumble. Cody Rhodes would go on to qualify for the Elimination Chamber, defeating Braun Strowman one-on-one. Good back and forth matchup there. But tonight is in a tag team match with Bobby Lashley to take down Judgment Day one step at a time. And could be a big opportunity. Braun Strowman, though, he did pick up a win due to Walter's help at that. But, I mean, nonetheless, we'll see who is going to be walking out with a win tonight as they head in to the Elimination Chamber WWE Championship match. So for Monday Night Raw's Elimination Chamber match, it is currently Edge, Cody Rhodes, Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, The Miz, and Johnny Gargano. And tonight we are going to see a triple threat match between Johnny Gargano, the WWE Champion Edge, and The Miz. As obviously last week we saw Cody Rhodes, Finn Balor, and Sami Zayn in a triple threat match. Cody Rhodes ended up winning with his Crossroads in a good back and forth triple threat match. We'll see how the other three members are going to fare. Obviously last week to end Monday Night Raw was very chaotic, as we saw obviously Miz coming out to attack Cody Rhodes after that matchup. As we know, Miz obviously qualified earlier on the night, took out Cody Rhodes, and then after that Edge would come out and beat down Miz to save Cody Rhodes' back. So we'll see how that fares. As now here comes the Judgment Day, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Priest, Finn Balor, and Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley has a women's championship match coming up in 2 weeks' time against Bayley for that Raw Women's Championship. Question is if Rhea Ripley can win the championship this time. She had a good back and forth matchup with Ronda Rousey recently to become that new #1 contender. But tonight both of these teams need momentum heading into that Elimination Chamber. Like we said, we are officially 2 weeks away from that big Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. And like you guys all know, we are on the road to WrestleMania. Officially 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. A lot of big things are going to be happening from now all the way to then. As Damian Priest with that springboard, I guess you could call it drop kick of sorts, taking out Bobby Lashley. Is now we go with that armbar submission hold. We know that Bobby Lashley, an MMA fighter, so Lashley definitely knows what he's doing when it comes to submission holds and everything else. As now look at Damian Priest with those big punches to the ribs. And now I'm going to town on Bobby Lashley. And obviously Damian Priest wants to make sure Bobby Lashley won't be 100% heading into their huge European Championship match. And now Finn Balor versus Bobby Lashley right here. Finn Balor is the one that made this plan to go after certain people, and Bobby Lashley was one of the superstars on that list. That was when Bobby Lashley was first the European champion. So we'll have to we'll see if Bobby Lashley can maybe get his hands on Finn Balor and put him in his place. As here comes DDT spiking Bobby Lashley. And like we saw when Bobby Lashley was coming out to the ring here, we saw those scars and bruises on his face. That's all from Damian Priest, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Priest has been trying to make a mockery of Bobby Lashley these last couple months, which is a shame because Bobby Lashley, a heck of a talent, no matter what you think of him, is Lashley trying to maybe try to put him on the ropes there, possibly. I couldn't really tell there. As a sling blade takes down Bobby Lashley into the nice drop kick. He definitely got some air on that. As here we go. Going to go for the pinfall, but Cody Rhodes is going to be right there to break it up. And now Rhodes and Damian Priest going to go at no love lost between those two gentlemen as Rhodes has a tough landing there, and it looks like maybe Priest going to look to do some more damage out there. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, flat lining Cody Rhodes there at ringside. This tag team not doing too well at the moment. Obviously, Damian Priest and Finn Balor have a little bit more experience when it comes to tag teams at the moment. It's not like Judgment Day has a set tag team per se, but now we'll look at Finn Balor. Submission hold here. A little questionable rope break there, but nonetheless. As this tag team match is broken down, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone just beating the living crap out of each other. As Bobby Lashley bounced off that top turnbuckle. Oh, and another forearm strike there from Finn. Oh, Lashley back up to his feet. Finn Balor taking too much time there. I think he was kind of taking in the crowd here. As this ain't good for Finn Balor. Finn Balor here. Oh, look at this. The strength and power there taking down Finn Balor. Not going to be feeling too good. And now Lashley maybe looking to get a tag here possibly. Nope, not going to go for the tag. Oh, he's going to wrench in that left arm. Oh, my God. Imagine if he just rips that out of socket, ladies and gentlemen. We'd have to be looking for another superstar to qualify for the Elimination Chamber if he were to rip Finn Balor's arm off. And now here we go. Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor. A matchup we could have seen at the Royal Rumble if Finn Balor would have beaten Edge. And Finn Balor could have been the WWE Champion heading into the Elimination Chamber. But unfortunately for him, he is not at the moment. But he does get a chance at the Elimination Chamber. Now Finn Balor, instead of trying to put away Cody Rhodes, he's going to tag one of the muscles of the group there, Damian Priest. Oh, and just stomping away on his head there. As, like we said, ladies and gentlemen, plenty of action coming your guys' way tonight. We have Imperium taking on the Viking Raiders. Or not the Viking Raiders, but Nakamura and Rick Boogs. As, hold on to that thought. Oh, 2.5. But Imperium takes on Nakamura and Rick Boogs later on tonight. Plus more action. As, if you guys missed the Randy Orton-Walter situation to open up Monday Night Raw, is scheduled to be Braun Strowman taking on Randy Orton in a one-on-one contest. And obviously, we didn't get that due to the attack from Walter on Randy Orton. Uh-oh. Finn Balor, 19-16 there. Will that be enough to put away Cody Rhodes? 2. Bobby Lashley just could not break it up there at the very last second there. For a second, you honestly thought he was going to be able to break it up, but I don't know if he underestimated where to break it up. But Finn Balor and Damian Priest pick up the opening match win tonight here on Monday Night Raw. Big one-handed choke slam there. Look at that. Bam! Right there in front of Bobby Lashley. Ultimately leading to some more big maneuvers. That big old... Look at this. This 19-16 there. Takes down Cody Rhodes. Bobby Lashley could have broken it up. He must have tripped or something. But nonetheless, the Judgment Day pick up the win and get some momentum heading into Elimination Chamber in 2 weeks. I have been an underdog all my life, no matter what indie promotion I have been, or even being there in NXT and now being on Monday Night Raw, and even being the tag team with Austin Theory and my wife, Candice LeRae. I've done so much in my young career. I'm a former NXT champion, former NXT tag team champion, former Raw tag team champion. And at the Elimination Chamber, I'm going to be your new WWE champion. And I'm going to be heading into WrestleMania with that WWE Championship. And that is the only way it is going to be happening from now to WrestleMania season. And me and my boy Austin Theory, my wife Candice LeRae, and everyone else in our group, this is just the beginning of the way. I love the confidence coming there from Johnny Gargano, just saying, hey, this is just the beginning, saying he's a former NXT champion, former NXT Tag Team champion, and that he is going to be walking out of the Elimination Chamber, your new WWE Champion. I cannot wait to see the Elimination Chamber. There's a lot of underdogs, both in the WWE Championship and in the Universal Championship side there on SmackDown. So anything's going to be very well possible, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to all this fun jazz. So Elimination Chamber's careers will be changing for sure. That's the last big roadblock as we head to WrestleMania. 6 weeks away, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen a lot of twists, turns along the way, especially there on SmackDown. People become jealous. They turn on their tag team partners, their friends, their allies, all to get that opportunity to get a match at WrestleMania or other big matches on that card. But tonight, Nakamura and Rick Boogs are in tag team action against the current Raw Tag Team Champions, Imperium. And of course, Walter, very cocky. This man has the balls to come out here with his tag team after decimating Randy Orton, tossing him inside of the ring, and Braun Strowman hitting a couple power slams to defeat Randy Orton. This is just crazy when you think about it, but it shows how serious Walter is. He's not going to let a man like Randy Orton disrespect him like he did a couple weeks ago in that open challenge. Randy Orton came through the crowd, took it to Walter, back and forth there for a little bit. Orton will ultimately get the upper hand and defeat Walter. And, ever since then, Walter is, not going to back down. We saw last week a tag team match, or I should say one-on-one contest between Walter and Matt Riddle, and Walter defeated Matt Riddle. And all members of Imperium were ringside there, and you could tell Randy Orton did not want to get in that ring and try to fight all three of those men. So it's going to be a uphill battle for Randy Orton coming up in 2 weeks' time for that $1 million championship, and also when they try to get those Raw Tag Team Championships back around their waist. It's going to be a tough task ahead, but if anyone can do it, Randy Orton and Matt Riddle can do it. But, if RK Bro don't get it done coming up at Elimination Chamber, who steps up to the plate to try and face them? That's a question. But here we go, Nakamura and Marcel Barthel kicking us off here. Referee ringing that bell. Oh, Nakamura coming right after the referee, unfortunately. Maybe owed him some lunch money or something, but nonetheless, here comes Marcel going right after Nakamura, just trying to wrench in that right arm. No, going to go for the early pinfall. I don't know how this is going to fare. Ooh, 1.5 there. And, Nakamura may not be fully 100%. Nakamura losing to Miz last week here on Monday Night Raw, and we'll see if Miz will be walking out WWE Champion in 2 weeks' time, as we're going to get a big test here tonight in the main event. As it's going to be a triple threat match where Johnny Gargano takes on The Miz and Edge, the current WWE Champion, a non-title matchup. We get a little bit of a taste to what's to come in that match. As look at Nakamura with a big takedown there of Marcel Barthel. And Nakamura, obviously, he wants to claim up the rankings with Rick Boogs in the tag team division. But also, these guys, if they can pick up some wins in singles action too. Obviously, Rick Boogs and Nakamura didn't work out too well in the terms of singles matches against Walter. But, if Nakamura and Boogs can get some wins in the tag team division, maybe they could get a tag title shot eventually. As big punch there from Marcel. Can he keep it up against Rick Boogs, though? So look at the strength and power there from Marcel. Just absolutely a stud when it comes to this in-ring action. Very technical wrestler when it comes to this man, Marcel Barthel. And if you guys are just tuning in, we are about halfway through the card tonight. We still have Bayley, your Raw Women's Champion, in action against Liv Morgan. But then we get to our main event, that huge triple threat match that moments ago we had just talked about. So it's been a crazy night so far, and I bet it's only going to get crazier from here. The tensions are high. Everybody wants to get a shot at WrestleMania. And people do desperate things to get opportunities to get on that card. First, we got to get through Elimination Chamber, but after the Chamber, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be very hectic and very chaotic because WrestleMania season, man, that's the grandest stage of them all. And now Rick Boogs thrown right into the referee there. Fabian not messing around. No, look like Rick Boogs and Fabian Eichner fighting it out at ringside. Is Nakamura looking to go high risk, jumping knee strike right on the button, right there on the chest there of Marcel Barthel. And obviously Nakamura and Walter, no love lost there. And my God, Fabian with a release powerbomb, little shades of Walter there. And now here we go, Nakamura with a brutal kick to the side of the skull. And Nakamura, the frustration is definitely brewing for himself. He wants to be able to put away Imperium here. And like we mentioned before, what it would do with a win, and Nakamura and Rick Boogs knock off Imperium, the Raw Tag Team Champions. Those brutal kicks to the midsection and everything else from Nakamura. The Nakamura kicks right here. Fabian was just destroying him, but these strikes from Nakamura are just so vicious. And it ends up being enough. 2 and 3. You could barely see Marcel Barthel's eyes. It looked like he was knocked out. Maybe not your typical ending, ladies and gentlemen, but Nakamura, Rick Boogs with a huge win here in the tag team division. Maybe they get a title shot after Elimination Chamber. You never know. And now here comes the woman that always tells us to watch her. She gets that opportunity tonight as she takes on Bayley. Obviously, Liv Morgan wants to climb up the rankings here on Monday Night Raw, and if she would pick up some wins here and be able to get that opportunity to get a Raw Women's title shot eventually. But we'll see how she fares tonight against the Raw Women's Champion Bayley, which in 2 weeks' time she will be defending her Raw Women's Championship against Rhea Ripley of the Judgment Day. Very curious to see if Rhea Ripley has been able to change up her move set of sorts to kind of see what she needs to do to win that championship away from Bayley. Because if she's not going to learn that, then there's going to be a new competitor, because obviously this is going to be her second big matchup against Bayley. And now here she comes, your Raw Women's Champion, Bayley. She's looked very, very impressive as of late, ever since winning that Raw Women's Championship. She's a multi-time Raw Women's Champion. And obviously, she's not a fan favorite anymore like she used to be. But Bayley, she'll do what she's got to do. Last week, she was a part of a 6-woman tag team match. It was her, Sasha Banks, and Naomi defeating the team of Rhea Ripley, Tamina, and Natalya. And we actually asked Bayley about that last week, and she said it's an afterthought. It wasn't much of a match to really talk about. Nothing that she should have gotten or should have participated in, but she'll take the win on her record. But she's focused on Rhea Ripley and nothing else as she walked away from that conversation. Not like Bayley's going to sit down and have a whole big interview with us, unfortunately. But here we go. Liv Morgan takes on the Raw Women's Champion in a non-title matchup here as we get down to the nitty-gritty here on Monday Night Raw. So, look at this. Hurricane Rana takes down Bayley here. And Liv Morgan not playing around here. Oh, I know. I guess I should say Bayley not playing around here. Look at that. Look at this headlock on Liv Morgan. Oh, big takedown there or I should say big reversal there. And now Bayley going to slowly take it to Liv Morgan. This is not what Liv Morgan wants to do. Obviously, she wants to have an impressive outing, but imagine if you can pick up a big win, have a strong showing, and have a win, how that would do for Liv. We just witnessed Nakamura and Rick Boogs defeat Imperium. It doesn't have to be pretty. A win is a win at the end of the night. As Liv Morgan going for the elbow, Bayley able to get up to her feet a little bit faster, and now Bayley able to capitalize and hit a Michinoku driver on Liv. But Bayley, she's all fired up right now. Very focused, and that's what Bayley needs to be focused. Rhea Ripley is a very dangerous opponent for Bayley coming up. So it's It's one of those things where, you know, it's going to be one riptide, one, you know, power slam from Rhea Ripley, and she's going to walk out with the championship. It's now Bayley. Uh-oh. Oh, vicious knee strike there from Bayley. She got all of that bad boy. Is now Bayley looking to go high risk here. Uh-oh. This ain't good. This is not good. Bayley, flying crossbody, overshot it, but Liv Morgan was just still out of it. Liv Morgan with a reversal. Let's see if Liv can get back into this matchup. Like we mentioned before, she says watch her. Perfect opportunity to start watching this very underrated Liv Morgan here on Monday Night Raw. Can she make a name for herself here? As now Liv looking to go high risk, high reward situation. Bayley getting up to her feet. Liv Morgan, going for the drop kick. Again, these women are going to the high risk maneuvers, and it just has not been able to work out as she connects with an STO there. Referee making sure he is in position. 2. Ooh, 2.5. Very close to putting Liv Morgan away. And another strike to the face. Oh, and a big slap from Liv Morgan now. And now Liv. Uh-oh. And big clothesline there from Liv Morgan. Let's see if she can build up this momentum still. Big haymakers from Liv Morgan. Look at these lefts and rights, the kicks, the punches from Liv. Oh, into a big kick to the midsection. And Liv Morgan eating this up right now. But she has to stay on Bayley right now. And now she does a big stomp to the midsection. Oh, Bayley is in trouble right now. Oh, going for the kick. No, wait a minute. Bayley with a big reversal in this match. Raw Women's Champion has her right where she wants her. Oh, big axe handle takedown. And Bayley looking to go high risk here. Gonna catch Liv Morgan. Flying crossbody. Didn't get all of that bad boy, but it is what it is. Able to get what you can out of it. Don't have to get 100% of it. And now, wait a minute. Bayley to belly. Bayley to belly there. And Bayley, of course, she's going to rub this in. Come on, Bayley. You just put away your opponent here. Come on. And now Bayley. Bayley setting up Liv Morgan, which more than likely could be at the end of this matchup. Oh, my God. And now Bayley going to the pinfall. 2. No! Liv Morgan just kicked out. Are you kidding me? And Bayley could not believe it. A Bayley to belly and that vicious, whatever you want to call it, the knee strike. And it was not enough. Very surprising. As Liv Morgan going to dig down deep. She is a fighter for sure. As a big face buster takedown. And Liv Morgan looking to go high risk here. Can she do it? No. Wait a minute. Going for the axe handle. She's able to connect this time. Last time Liv Morgan tried to go high risk. It didn't really work out the best. As a flatliner. Liv Morgan going to be able to pick up an upset here. 2. No, 2.9. 2.9. How much more does Bayley have left in her right now? Been a hell of a match right now. Both these women putting it all on the line. And now Liv, frog splash halfway across the ring. 1, 2, no, 2.5. And look at Liv looking right at us saying, how? How is that not it? She got serious hang time on that. Now Liv showing off right now. She's very impressed with how she's doing in this matchup, but she needs to stay on Bayley if she plans on winning this matchup. Literally one of the biggest matches of her young career. As now Liv going to toss Bayley over the top rope. If this was the Royal Rumble a couple weeks ago, Liv would have eliminated Bayley. But now Liv Morgan going to maybe go out there and get Bayley, maybe. Bayley going to wait for Liv Morgan to come out here, which is very surprising. And a big old face plant taking her down there. And now Liv with a drop kick to the lower back. That is not going to be feeling too good for Bayley at the end of this matchup. But if Bayley's able to come back and win this matchup, it might feel a little bit better. Wins always feel a little bit better, even if you're extremely hurt. Oh my God, Liv Morgan tossing her right into that LED post. And look at Liv just wrenching in on that left knee, ladies and gentlemen. That's not going to be feeling too good. Referee now at a 5. We could be seeing ourselves a count out possibly if they stay out here any longer. Is Liv just toying around with Bayley right now? Obviously, she has Bayley right where she wants her. And now back in the ring we go. Bayley going to take her time. And oh, here comes Liv Morgan. But was that a good idea, though? Oh, vicious punch to the face. Hey, man, you got to do whatever you got to do. Damage-wise, punching. You know, if you got to fight under the belt, sometimes that's what superstars will do to get that win. They might not become, a fan favorite with everybody, but some superstars don't even care about that. It's all about wins and championships and getting that money. Obviously, the winners will get a lot more money than the losers. Referee now at a 5. Liv Morgan holding her left knee right now. Liv Morgan down and out here at ringside. Bayley going to go after her. And the referee is going to have to restart his count once again here. And now Bayley. Oh my God, a vicious suplex there. Dropping her on her head and neck area. And now Bayley going to rub it in here with a submission hold here. I mean, even if Liv Morgan were to tap out, it's not going to end the matchup. Pinfall or submission has to happen inside the ring. And look at Bayley just looking in the soul there of Liv Morgan. And now Bayley going to toss her down outside the barricade. Oh my God, I don't know if you guys heard the whiplash of Liv Morgan's back on that barricade, but you could hear it here at ringside, here in this arena. It sounded like that hurt really, really bad. There's now Liv Morgan getting back in the ring. Referee at a 6. Liv Morgan all fired up. Bayley going to get herself back in the ring. Go for the flatliner. We saw that earlier on in the match. Will Liv Morgan be able to steal a victory? 2, 3, and she does. Liv Morgan with an upset victory tonight over Bayley. And if you're Rhea Ripley, you got to be taking some notes, ladies and gentlemen, on how good that match was. Oh, and that vicious attack, and then that flatliner once again earlier on, then that big frog splash. But Liv Morgan with an upset victory over the Raw Women's Champion, and with that win, will that help grow the career of this young woman here on Monday Night Raw? Liv Morgan bound to get some more opportunities here on Raw. Johnny Gargano does not have a chance in hell tonight or even at the Elimination Chamber of ever winning a WWE Championship. The only thing we have in common is liking the Cleveland Browns, and that's it. Johnny Gargano shouldn't even be in this matchup. It's a battle of main event talents. Johnny Gargano is sure as hell ain't no main event talent. But turning my eyes to Edge, I'm going to be focused on Edge for most of this matchup. And I'm going to put him in his place after what he did to me at the end of Monday Night Raw last week. You guys are looking at the next WWE Champion, and I don't care if you hate me, love me, in between, whatever. But at the end of the Elimination Chamber, I'm walking out with the WWE Championship, heading into WrestleMania with your WWE Championship, and there's not a damn thing you or anyone else can do about it. Now, excuse me, I'm heading to the ring. Johnny Gargano and The Miz have had big words tonight. And the funny thing is, I've noticed Edge has not requested any promo time tonight. And that's the thing about Edge. He doesn't have to talk the talk. He already walks the walk. He lets his in-ring action do that work. And, there's a possibility one of these three guys are going to be walking out with the WWE Championship. Johnny Gargano, Miz, Edge, Sami Zayn, possibly, Finn Balor, or even Cody Rhodes. But we are focused on this triple threat matchup. If there's three superstars that I definitely find underdogs in this matchup. Sami Zayn for sure, Johnny Gargano, the man on your screen right now, and The Miz. Gargano has had so many accomplishments there in NXT. He was a former Raw Tag Team Champion with Austin Theory. You got Sami Zayn that's, he's done a lot in his career. He has not won any championships that I recall, but he's looking to change his career around. And Miz, former European champion, and former Intercontinental champion. And he's looking to add that WWE Championship around the waist. honestly, any of these superstars in that Elimination Chamber match would be very good as champion, honestly. I mean, I hate to say that about Miz or even Finn Balor. And, Johnny Gargano, I feel like he'd be very cocky as well. But here comes the man that we just heard from before the main event tonight. I thought it was funny that he mentioned the only thing that the Miz and Gargano have in common is that they love the Cleveland Browns. So that's funny how that is. But, calling Gargano a pipsqueak and, Miz saying that, Gargano doesn't deserve to be in the main event, seeing it should be just Miz and Edge in this matchup. Very disrespectful from Miz. I mean, you know what, Gargano, he's wrestled all over the place. Miz, obviously, his whole career has been here in WWE. Different setups, different upbringings in their careers. But, it's anything is possible, especially in an Elimination Chamber match, especially if you're able to enter the match last. It'll be something that we can't wait to see how that's going to fare. Who's going to get the last elimination spot? Because in the Elimination Chamber, I mean, you're going to be the freshest, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to walk out the championships. But, it's something to keep an eye on as we wait for your WWE Champion. Here he comes. The music is here. The main event is mere moments away. Your WWE Champion, Edge. That WWE Championship looks oh so good around the waist of Edge, ladies and gentlemen. That man makes that championship even better around his waist. And, I like to try and keep it down the middle on who I might think should walk out with the championship. A lot of fan favorites. I mean, I'd love to see Edge fight through all 5 of those superstars and walk out and retain that championship, even head to WrestleMania and main event against maybe Adam Cole picks Edge. You never know. We still got to figure out who Adam Cole is going to pick. Or does Edge have somebody else that is going to step up to the plate and face him off at WrestleMania? It's a big thing. We're going to have to wait and find out. But, obviously a lot of things have to be figured out at the Elimination Chamber. And also who the Royal Rumble winner is going to pick, who's Charlotte going to pick, who's Adam Cole going to pick? Is it going to be Roman? Is it going to be Edge? Or one of the winners of the Elimination Chamber? But here we go. Referee ringing that bell, and it looks like we're going to have Miz and Gargano. And rightfully so, after all that trash talk Miz was just talking to Gargano. And here comes Edge. We saw last week here Miz taking out Cody Rhodes. After Cody Rhodes won a triple threat match, Edge would come out and take out Miz after Miz laid out Cody's. Obviously, Edge and Cody Rhodes have a tremendous respect for each other. Let's look at Cody Rhodes. Not Cody Rhodes, Gargano with a Frankensteiner there to Miz. Is Gargano going to pick up a big win in this main event? Imagine if Gargano picks up a win in this matchup over Miz. How crazy that would be. It'd be absolutely crazy. Is now Gargano and Edge going to go at it? That's going to be definitely a dream match ever if they were ever have a singles matchup. Is now Miz. Miz haymakers, double chopping Gargano and Edge. Oh! The Buddha Doom there from Miz. Now Miz taking it to the WWE Champion momentarily. And we are not going to hear the end of it if Miz somehow knocks off Gargano and Edge in this matchup. And especially if Miz were to win the WWE Championship. That'd be absolutely crazy as well. As now, big boots to the face there. All these men just destroying each other here. Is now Gargano going to go high risk. No! Almost big stomp to the ribs there. And Gargano maybe trying to go for a pinfall here. Going to drag him away from the ropes. Edge going to take his time. Gargano going to go for the pinfall. Edge just taking it in. Obviously, I think he knows that it's going to take a lot more to put away a man like Miz. Oh, big takedown there. Now Edge maybe going for the pinfall. Yes, he will. Going to go for the pin. Here we go. Referee in position. But Miz is not going to allow that to happen. Oh, going to go for the electric chair. Edge. Uh-oh. Oh, big punches to the back of that skull there. And now Miz has him in trouble. Back suplex. I was going to say maybe for a second, though, Gargano and Miz might work together. But that's not going to happen as Gargano drops him on the back of his neck. And now Edge trying to get the crowd behind him here. But, oh, eats a face full of turnbuckle. But Edge able to get out of that momentarily. Snapmare into a... Oh, nice drop kick there. And Miz obviously going to take his time here. Gargano focused on Miz here. Uh-oh. Taking him down. Your Gargano lock on Miz. Middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. Where is Miz going to go? Can he somehow crawl? Gargano has him right in the middle of the ring. Will Miz tap? No. And now Gargano flipping over the carcass of Miz. 1, 2, 3. He does. Gargano picks up a win over the Miz in the main event. And what they say about karma, Miz, Gargano showing you guys why he is a real threat to winning the WWE Championship at the Elimination Chamber match. What a main event, back and forth. The Gargano lock into the pinfall attempt. As look at that on earlier on the match, dropping him on his head and neck. Edge would be thrown out of the ring. Gargano hit the Gargano lock. Miz was out of it, leading to this 3 count. Let's make sure the shoulders are down here. 1, 2, and 3. Nothing to complain about. But Gargano may very well could be from an underrated threat in that match to actually being your future WWE champion. How crazy is that to say, ladies and gentlemen? But Gargano wins the main event. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you on NXT. And now look, it's the tag team partner for Johnny Gargano. The other member it's Austin Theory, ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring. Theory coming out here to support his tag team partner, Theory. This guy has a bright future. Wonder why Theory's coming out here after the Gargano's matchup. I don't know why he couldn't have just come down after it, but nonetheless, Theory coming over here to celebrate with Johnny Gargano. I thought this honestly was going to be the end of Monday Night Raw, but hey, it is what it is. Austin Theory, though, coming into the ring with Johnny Gargano. Looks like we may have ourselves a little bit of a premature celebration. Maybe we could see Johnny Gargano, a premature WWE Championship celebration here to end Monday Night Raw. Imagine if that's what we get here. Johnny Gargano there at ringside, not really too sure what he should do at the moment. In theory, he's all happy right now. I don't know. Gargano coming in the ring. Look at Gargano. He's happy too. Both of these men are celebrating. And imagine if Johnny Gargano wins the WWE Championship just in 2 weeks' time. You could definitely see him walking out with that, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best that we have here on Monday Night Raw for sure. One of the best there in NXT at one time. And both men are going to be celebrating to end Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here. And we will see you guys next week here on Monday Night Raw. Oh, what the hell? Theory, what the hell? Theory! What in the hell was that? Austin Theory laying out Johnny Gargano. Oh, not again. A-Town down! Austin Theory laying out Gargano. What in the hell is this all about? Well, I guess we know what that means. I don't know why he's doing this to his tag team partner. Obviously, they were a tremendous tag team, former Raw tag team champions, throwing everything out the window. Hopefully, we'll get a reason why he's doing this to his tag team partner, ladies and gentlemen. Very shocking way. And I don't know if Gargano is going to be able to possibly make it to Elimination Chamber at this very unexpected beatdown in the hands of Austin Theory. Come on, man. ruining a perfectly good main event. Gargano pinning The Miz, but Theory just taking it to Gargano. This is just highly unexpected, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sorry that you guys have to witness what we're seeing right now. Oh my God. Austin Theory laying waste to Johnny Gargano to end Monday Night Raw.